This is SportsCenter 5 2-Minute Drill.
Being a professional sports owner is a lot like being an NFL offensive lineman. You're only going to get attention when things go wrong. When you do well, that's demanded and never celebrated. I bring this up because Red Sox principal owner John Henry was the subject of an unflattering piece in the Wall Street Journal recently. The story painted Henry as a deeply unpopular owner on both sides of the pond, here in the Hub and with the Liverpool soccer team. That's despite changing the fortunes of both franchises for the better. Both teams transformed from heartbreaking losers with long-suffering fan bases to champions. Still, that's not enough to get on the good side of his customers. The story labeled Henry a villain. Now that seems harsh. There's no question that Henry comes off as Howard Hughes-like aloof. He's made missteps with both teams. He erred in choosing Larry Lucchino over Theo Epstein in their power struggle. With Liverpool, he totally misread the room by trying to shepherd the club into the ill-fated Super League. That created an uproar in England and a call for the end of American ownership of English Premier League teams. But if you ask passionate members of these fan bases if they would accept a reclusive, introverted owner to end their championship droughts, they would have signed up without hesitation pre-Henry. Look, the Red Sox went 86 years without winning a World Series. They've captured 4 since 2004. Sox fans would have sold their souls for that type of success, even if it meant 4 last-place finishes too. Liverpool? They had failed to win a domestic top-flight title since 1990 and had never won the English Premier League since its inception in 1992. In 2020, the Reds finally captured the EPL title, 1 season after they won their 6th European crown. Look, I get it. Henry lacks the brio and local roots of Patriots owner Robert Kraft. He rolls with rappers and has his own Nike shoe. But Henry deserves better because it could be so much worse. He's not a Daniel Snyder of the Washington football team or Charles Dolan of the New York Knicks. These are detested owners who alienate and frustrate their fan bases with arrogance and ineptitude. Either of those fan bases would trade places with Red Sox fans or Liverpool ones in a heartbeat. Wilt Chamberlain said nobody roots for Goliath. Sports owners are financial Goliaths. You don't have to hail Henry, but hating him is misguided. That's the 2-Minute Drill.